Hey y'all, it's Alexis here, and I'm here with another Black Soulutions Inspirational Spotlight, and today we're here with the beautiful and talented actress, Brittany Mayti. You got it right. Awesome. So, how you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Good. So let's get into your career. What inspired you to get into the acting field?
It was a plethora of things that inspired me, but my first memory of when and why I wanted to become an actress, I was watching Full House, and I saw Journey Smollett Bell, because they never had any black people on that show. Mm-hmm. And I was like, wow, a little brown girl, she's on TV, and that's when it made it real. Mm-hmm. I mean, nowadays, luckily, the children, they see so many versions of themselves now. Back then, it was rare if we saw a black kid, they'd be on like one episode. So that made it real. The Cosby Show, watching Raymond Simone. And beyond that, I grew up, I had humble beginnings. My mom had me young at 15, and I have a sister that's 4 years younger than me. So we would always put on shows or pretend to be other people or act. We'd come up with characters in our head to escape from reality. Mm-hmm. And then we started doing it in front of our family. We saw they would laugh. We saw they would feel. And I'm like, wow, I can make people feel things. Yeah. So yeah, from then that passion just lived inside of me.
I love it. And so how long have you been in Los Angeles?
I've been in Los Angeles for nine long years.
How was it taking the leap to Los Angeles, because it is a difficult market? So how was it, what made you decide to come to LA, and then how was it getting into the acting field coming to LA?
Yeah, well, in Cleveland, where I'm from, Cleveland, Ohio, I did regional theater, local theater. In college, I was a part of the African Community Theater, and we have a lot of local hometown heroes in Cleveland, but I knew that next level, I had to come to LA. My mom made me go to college. I didn't want to. I wanted to come straight here after high school. But she made me go to college. Came out here. The transition, this is what I did. So after college, I quit my job, and I got a job at Olive Garden in Cleveland. And the only reason I got that job at Olive Garden in Cleveland was to transfer to the Olive Garden in Chatsworth. And I had a couple interviews lined up. $600 I saved in my bank account, which I thought was enough for LA. So that's how the transition happened, and got here, interviewed, and I've probably had 35 day jobs since then. Other than that, I guess transitional wise for people, I always heard that people in LA were fake and like Hollywood, but the people from LA are cool.
Yeah, they really are.
And it's the people that come here that have this fake persona that make it, Hollywood. Yeah. And so that transition, I do miss the realness of my family, and friends. So I go back home often to get that, fill up and, have friends and family come out here, because it is so fake.
Oh, yeah.
But not the LA. I like the LA people. Y'all cool. It's everybody else.
So where do you find your inspiration for your career?
My inspiration for my career?
Because I know it's up and down with acting. I have acting friends, and they have their moments where it's slow and they want to give up, but they have to continue going. So where do you find your inspiration and keep going?
My grandmother. She is the most consistent person, and my prayer warrior, my spiritual advisor. I tell her everything, and she believes in me more than I believe in myself. So for that, I have to win, or her prayers and her wishes will go in vain. So that's, whenever I think about it, I'm like, I have to, while she is here on this earth, I have to, in my sense, make it. Yeah. She always tell me, oh, you did this, reflect on everything you did, you've come so far, people never leave Ohio, people never leave Cleveland, and I'm really hard on myself. I'm like, no, but that's not it. I want to really, in my head, have accomplished something, and, have your prayers not go in vain.
Yes. And how about your spirituality in LA? Do you have a church home? Is it
I do. I go to Faithful Central Bible Church in Inglewood. I'm a part of the repertoire company. I try to go every Sunday. It's been up and down to me with anybody. I was raised in the church, but I did come out to LA. I did backslide. I've been married. I've been divorced. I've been engaged 3 times. I could write a book. But that Faithful Central has been my foundation. And we have a repertory company led by Dino Shorte. And they want us to win. So it's not like a company where we just come and we read. I mean, they introduce us to people, they bring people in, and they try to guide us about, not selling your soul in this industry, still having your faith, and not, doing whatever you gotta do, not trying to sleep your way to the top because you feel like that's the only way. And they reiterate that, and they help us, and we have showcases, and we meet, and free actors. So yeah, Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
Because I know a lot of people come here and they kind of like down spiral with their spirituality.
Oh, yeah.
So
I lost it.
yeah, we all do.
I lost it.
Yeah, but as long as you get
But
it,
I'm
that's
back.
all that matters. Yeah, that's all that matters. And so what is your dream role?
This fluctuates. I would be honored to work with anybody who would have me. Not out of desperation, but I mean, I would be honored if someone thought of me and like, hey, let's bring Brittany in for that. That is the for as an actress, if someone thinks about you, or like my writer friends will write something for me, that is the most humbling and like the most biggest honor. But right now, Terrence Nance, I don't know, what is that? I'm sorry, I have to ask my brother. What was we watching earlier today?
Random Acts of Flying.
Okay, so it's a special on HBO called Random Acts of Flyness.
Okay.
And the show is like unclassifiable. So it's just literally random variety acts and pieces. It's just true artistry.
Okay.
And he's also been signed on to be the director for Space Jam too.
Oh.
Which, you know, when I was a kid, I thought I was in that movie.
Yeah.
And you know, LeBron James, he has his new production company out here. I came from Northeast Ohio. He's here, you know, the Akron, Cleveland, from, Cleveland,
Yeah.
LA connection. You know, I feel like it's a match made in heaven.
You know?
But yeah, Terrence Nance, he's like on the rise, and he's a real true creative, and I'm really excited to see what he has coming. I would love to be a part of it.
That's
So.
amazing. Is he only on that show? Like, where's
That's what I've seen about him. I was like, who is this director? Like, what? You know, but I know he's done some other projects. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, I didn't do the research in that. But what made his name pop up is that I saw him, the director of Space Jam, too. And I'm like, who? You know, but I wasn't familiar with him. But when we watch Random Acts of Flyness, I'm like, whoa. You know, yeah. Please watch it. It's what we need to see today.
And it's on HBO.
It's on HBO. Yeah. So you can do your trial membership. You remember Issa Rae was like, you can do it, you know, use different email addresses because, you know, that'd be expensive.
They won't know I do that.
Yeah, I
with
do
Hulu,
too.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So when I checked your social media out, and I saw you do sometimes the social media skits.
Mm-hmm.
So what is your take on social media when it comes to acting? Because I have friends also that have went into castings and they ask for social media followers. So what is your take on that when it comes to social media and the industry in general?
A year ago, I had like 400 followers. My manager said, and my social media profile was private. And I have a day job, so I didn't want I managed in a building. I didn't want my residents to know, like, when you have a job out here, people don't want to hire actors. They feel like you're going to quit. So my profile was private, and my manager said, actors don't have private lives. Like, what is most important to you, your day job or being an actress? Because we're in the day and age now where that matters. I was going into auditions, and they had the internet up, like, you know, how many followers do you have? Which hurts because I'm like, are they still reflecting on talent? I'm trained. Like, I've studied. I always study. So I kind of just like, if you can't beat them, join them. So I'm one of those pretentious social media girls that post pretty pictures with captions that are unrelated sometimes. But yeah, because that helps, you know? So yeah, I mean, I was really against it. I try to like have fun with it, look at it as my own show, but it really makes me feel pretentious at times. Like, I'm like, am I that interesting? Yeah. But it's where we are right now. So it's almost necessary as an actor right now to have social media because they're looking. Yeah. And they're picking people who aren't actors to do stuff just because they have a lot of followers. Yeah,
same thing with hosting. I understand, same thing. So one of my other questions is, what advice you have to anyone that is looking to get into the acting industry and move to LA and just dig all into it?
If you want to be rich, don't become an actor. I was telling my little brother this, like, if you're only wanting to be in the industry because you want to make money, go on a guaranteed field. Like, go become a doctor, go become a lawyer, go study for that. For people that truly have an undying passion in their heart to be an actor, be an actress, to be in the entertainment industry, be a perfectionist at it. Don't let people derail you and make you think you have to have a plan B. That was my journey, and I feel like that's why it took so long. It's like, you know, you can't do this. Do you want to be a struggling waitress? You want to do that? Like, I really feel like just be just like LeBron James we talked about. He was playing basketball since he was a child, like continually studying. You can't just wake up and, you know, oh yeah, I want to act today. Like, do it. Read scripts, study, go to school for it. Go to freaking Yale or Harvard for acting. Like, really, really be a perfectionist at it, and don't have a plan B. Know that you want that. Like, and don't let anybody tell you anything different.
That's some good advice. I like it.
I wish I would have told myself that at 5.
Yeah, I like that advice. That's a really good piece of advice. So who's your role model? Who is someone you look up to?
My grandmother. My grandmother, she's everything. Yeah, I would have to say that she's the closest thing to the Lord in my life. So yeah.
Do you have any more words for your fans or people that are watching the interview?
Man, follow me on Instagram because it helps. Like, y'all can help me become a... No, but yeah, that's it. I appreciate you guys for even having me. You know, at times we feel like you know, my gosh, am I doing enough? Am I helping? My goal is to having a platform is to help people, like, and to tell and to share. And like the little girl that's in Cleveland that thinks she never will be on a plane to leave Cleveland, that you can.
You can do it. Yeah. You do anything but your mind to.
You can.
Well, you guys, be sure to follow Brittany on all her social media accounts. And this is Black Solutions with our Inspirational Spotlight interview.